And my inventory is full of ender pearls again. Every time. My bow took a lot of damage last stream. Like so much damage. I think this might be the last time we repair it. Unless this was a new one already, but I don't think so. My bed was gone. Oh, it's because we used beds in the during the raids.
Right.
When I came back from the end now, it's like, sorry, my bed was obstructed or destroyed. And my guess is because
Yeah, I thought you died.
no, this must be
Yeah, it's spawn.
yeah, must be because of the when we're raiding. Okay, well I guess I'm borrowing your portal.
Why do you need to take it?
Why do I need to what?
Why are you taking it away?
I'm not taking it anywhere. I'm just taking it.
Huh?
Are you near a bed?
Nether.
Are you in the nether? Then I will sleep. Although I think the day is coming anyway. Yes, yes, my building's a cave. I get it. Minecraft hates my building. I wonder if these particles are going to go away in 10 minutes. Whoa, that was lag. Actually, I should use these last 10 minutes while I'm hero of the village to trade, right? Oh, you still don't have stock again. You don't even buy carrots. Let's see if we got more potatoes upstairs. There's some. Jeez, this is always so full. I don't know what to do with all these carrots. Do you need carrots?
Me? No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot.
Oh, it's fine.
Sure you don't need any?
Golden carrots.
No, no, just
sure,
no,
I'll
no,
take.
no, just carrots. Like I have a lot. Potatoes. Oh, yeah, you'll take more carrots. Oh. Whoa. You just threw a cookie at me.
No.
Thank you. That's so nice of him. Throw a cookie at me. You know, I don't think I've ever made a cookie. I should go and get some of that diorite and trade it. Oh, he wants carrots again. Jeez, this guy's just taking all the carrots now. He threw bread at me. Oh no, he's not taking carrots again. Okay, let's go and get some of the diorite. You, sir, you will buy all my diorite. Yes, you will. Uh-huh. The villagers are just trading like crazy now. Yeah, I heard you restock there. I should be trading quartz with you immediately. He threw clay at me. They really like me. They're giving me all sorts of things. Only for 5 more minutes. Do I have more potatoes? I have a few more. But yeah, we are out. I swear I heard you restock there. No, don't look at me like that. No, no, not crafting table. Did I have that on me the whole time? Or did someone give me a crafting table? I should get some of these golden carrots while we're here. And while they're cheaper. Aha. Restock? Maybe? No? No restock? Ooh, you also sell golden carrots. Don't mind if I do. Nope, I think I've traded them all out for the day. Ow. What was that? Ow. Okay, let's see. I wanted to do some debugging on the thing here. Smelter. Ow. So, I suspect the reason we have issues is because of this long line over here. Either that or redstone updates don't happen quick enough. That is the output line. So if we break some of these hoppers, I hope they're going to the output line. Nope, he ended up right there. I put that there. Then we're going to test this again. Empty all of these. Does this one get coal? This one wouldn't. But it would get blocks. We need it to get coal. And it's fine if this one doesn't. So let's put 15 in here and see what happens. Okay. So because of that small bug, we should have one in there. Let's see, it seems that we have one everywhere. Don't have one in there. See, that's a problem. Because I'm pretty sure that if we put cobble in here, it's the other one that gets cobble. System should be clean of cobble right now. Cobble in. Yeah. The one gets the cobble, the one gets the coal. And that's a problem. I might actually have to tear this down and go with a completely different design. Because resources are going to get stuck in this one. I don't think I'm going to use the super smelter design anymore. It just doesn't seem to work well. I mean, it's fast and all, but yeah. Yeah, Sponge, I'm going to tear this down.
Like completely?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm going to try a different design. I don't know, this is not working as well as it should.
Oh, so still super smelter, just that one.
Yeah, I'll have to try a different design.
Whose design was this?
This is one of Mumbo's. He seems to have many, many designs.
Oh.
But the bug he has with one furnace seems to be exacerbated on two of the lines in such a way that things will get stuck and will cause a bit of chaos, I think, when things fill up. And so that's a problem. But on two of the lines, two of the furnaces don't work. Which isn't too much of an efficiency hit, but yeah, it's gonna cause things to get stuck and weird things to happen. And then I think it's gonna cause a huge imbalance. Which means I think I'm gonna have to use a minecart design. I've got some ideas on how to make a minecart design that's as compact as this maybe. But we have to prototype stuff. So I think I'm gonna tear this down now. It's sad. I had high hopes for this. Very sad. This didn't take too long to build.
Can't be salvaged.
I spent a ton of time in creative seeing if I could figure out the root to the bug. Like to figure out what the root cause of the actual bug is, or at least to see if it was something obvious that one could work around. But it's pretty much it seems as though if you have a line of redstone that gets too long. Obviously, a single line of redstone without repeaters can only get 15 long, but as soon as you get more than 7, it looks as though the updates along that line might get spread over more than one tick. Because what I was observing, what I did was I put a line of chests down with comparators, so I could see how chests and hoppers were spreading items. And if you had like 4 or 5 chests next to each other with hoppers on top in the same setup, it would work fine, perfectly every time. As soon as it got more than 7, what would happen is the redstone line would flick off for 1 tick. But one of the 8 hoppers would not get the update in the same tick, and then it wouldn't empty, and then the item would flow to the end and then drop in the last chest, which is why one of the middle furnaces would never light up. That's fine, except now what I'm seeing for some weird reason is it's not the same furnace for the coal and the input items. Not in all cases. In about half the cases for some reason. I don't know why. I can't figure that bit out. Like there's nothing like that's the bit that baffles me. I don't know why here on 2 of the lines it's misaligned and on the rest it's fine. Because if I could figure that out, that's fine. And I thought maybe it had something to do with the length of the hopper chains leading into this, but I tried that. I tried, varying the lengths of hopper lines, and it never changed. Not in creative, at least. It was always the same furnace that didn't get the item. And that's fine if it's always the same one. But here it's not. And that's sad. Yeah, really sad. And the only other thing is there could have been an issue with how I placed hoppers, but I don't see issues with my hopper placement. To check something. That's not what I'm looking for. Those all fine. Only thing I could have gotten wrong are the the hoppers going in, like carrying the items. Doing lots of falling tonight. Nope. It will be a mystery. Let's eat this cookie. Cookie. Time to tear it down. No, not fall. Ah, yeah, that's a bug. The particle effects have fixed themselves.
As soon as the hero wore off.
Yep. As soon as the hero of the
Can
village.
only one be passive.
I don't think so.
By that I mean the particle. Stop taking a literal interpretation of that.
Oh, you broke up a lot there. I didn't catch that.
You're trying to interpret what I'm saying too literally. What I'm saying is, does it mean that the bug is that it can only do one effect as passive?
No.
So without particle effect.
I'm pretty sure not.
What is the issue?
Like, because I think if you have like 2 beacons with 2 different effects, it doesn't trigger the bug.
What is the bug?
I think it might be tied to the particular type of effect. And maybe something very particular to a hero of the village, maybe?
It was the haste particle.
I can't hear you.
It was the haste particles you were seeing.
Yes.
Yeah, so why something to do with Hero of the Village then?
Well, having hero of the village triggered the haste particles to be seen. So it was somehow at least related to having...
Yeah, but why wouldn't it be the Hero of the Village particles then?
I mean, it could be maybe all non-beacon effects. Like if you have any of the non-beacon effects, because the non-beacon effects would show passively like that. Maybe as soon as you have any one non-beacon effect. Or any effect that's not because of a beacon. So like maybe if I took a potion of like swiftness or something. Maybe it would be, maybe it would then also highlight like that.
Yeah, but I mean potions do anyway.
Yeah, potion highlights fully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if I went and found a potion and grabbed a potion right now, if it would do the same.
Show the haste particle.
Yeah.
Don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it showed the potion effects particle.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's
But
going
I
to show
don't know
both.
about the haste particle.
That should be easy enough to test.
Hmm.
This is a lot of hoppers. Waste not, waste not. Hey Andrew, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I am taking down the super smelter because there seems to be an issue. Maybe because it's on a server right now, I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe because I built the hopper layout slightly differently over there. But two of these, two of the lines have got two furnaces not working instead of one. And I wouldn't be too bugged about that, like an extra two furnaces not working is not a big issue. But the problem is it's because one of them isn't getting coal and the other one isn't getting items. Now, when I tested this in a creative world, those two would line up. Like the same furnace would not get coal and the same furnace would not get items. And that's great. When you misalign it, it's going to mess up all sorts of things because it means that one of the hopper lines kind of like fill up and you know, while the rest are empty. It's just gonna mess everything up. So I think I'm gonna try and figure out a type of hybrid design, something that's compact like this with as many smelters, but then using rails. So I've got a couple of ideas to combine. I've torn it down now, but some of the fast unload systems and maybe multiple mine carts or something. So I'm going to try and come up with a half unique design or like some form of hybrid design. But yeah, so I'm a little sad. I spent a while over the past couple of days in creative trying to figure out why this would be happening, and yeah, I just couldn't figure it out. So yeah, we'll go with a different design. I was really hoping I could solve it because I really like this design. It's so simple. Just a lot of hoppers. Ow. Meant to do that. Crunch. Yeah, exactly. Crunchy legs. Oh, no, no waste. No waste. Waste not. Okay. Very well. It's always so much faster taking things down. I hope I can... Oh, lag spike. That was weird. I think someone might be dimension hopping.
That's me.
Ah, dimension hopping? Ah. Done in the nether?
Yeah, for now. I am gonna get descended upon by phantoms though.
Do you want to sleep?
I should.
Okay.
Are you near a bed?
Yeah, I can be really fast. Oh, face plant. Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so sad. You did the sheep and evoker thing. It's a blue sheep, and the evoker turns it red after a few seconds. Yes, it is hilarious. I did not know this. Sponge figured this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where Sponge figured this out from.
The Easter eggs page on Wiki.
Oh, it's an Easter eggs page. Okay. I mean, I take it you know, or you get where the reference comes from. I assume you do. Or if not, let me know. But yeah, it was funny. Not 100%. Oh dear. So,
I told you the other night when you were talking about it that you were giving your age away with it.
So it's an Age of Empires reference. That sound effect that they use is the sound effect for the monk from Age of Empires when they do a conversion from the enemy civilization to yours, or vice versa. But yeah, it's the conversion sounds from a monk in Age of Empires.
Well,
So that was quite funny. And of course, the two default colors in Age of Empires is red and blue. So yeah, it is quite funny. I think both Sponge and myself grew up playing a lot of Age of Empires.
what did you send me one day?
What did I what did I send you one day?
You sent me some picture with roses are red.
Oh yeah, a little meme. Roses are red, roses are blue. Oh, and they just finished bringing out the next definitive edition, I think.
But no, it makes me wonder, like, the people who play that, is it the people who grew up playing Age of Empires? Or are they still, like, getting new players?
Well, I mean, they're re-releasing all the games, like definitive edition.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people that grew up playing it.
I mean, never played Age of Empires when I was growing up. Played a lot of Wizard 101. I actually don't know that one. The thing with Age of Empires was that I think it was the first real-time strategy game where the AI doesn't cheat. It's bound by all the same rules that the human players are bound by, unlike StarCraft. So in StarCraft, if you play on hard mode, the AI immediately starts essentially just building up an army, and it knows where you are as the player. So it builds up an army, and it immediately comes and tries to attack you. In the Age of Empires games, the AI has to find you first, the same way that a human player would. They have to find your location. And they're bound by all the same resource constraints, everything. And so from an AI perspective, it was particularly interesting because of that fact. Of course, it meant that for a lot of players, as they got better at the game, they found the AI too easy. But
Not me.
well, the thing I came to realize.
I mean, it took 3 of us to beat the AI on hard. It took 3 of us to beat one AI on hard.
This is true.
That one LAN we had.
But the thing I figured out at some stage was, you know how we used to play Minecraft before finding all those YouTubers? It's something similar with Age of Empires. We still play it like we used to play Minecraft. And if you go and watch people play it, or people who have played a lot of it, and they try and be the most efficient, they've got these Excel spreadsheets with essentially playbooks. Like at this minute, do this, you should now have so many villagers, each doing this, this, and this, and this. Create first soldier by this time. Like it's these very, very strict, super fast plays that they do, and it's pretty much just to do, I think, similar to what the AI would do, but you just have to work a bit faster. And then yeah, they find the AI a bit too easy.
There's this one massive flaw in your whole story here, is that there was no, like, okay, maybe YouTube had just started. There definitely wasn't a Twitch.
No, but you
And you were probably lucky if your connection was good enough to actually watch any of that. I mean, one of the game's lines was blame it on your ISP.
no, sure. But you had forums and user groups way back, news groups,
Yeah.
like yeah, that sort of stuff. That's a lot of stone.
Sure. I guess.
It always happens when there's a game that requires skill. At some point of the game, the AI becomes too easy for the good players. Yep. That's exactly true.
Oh, I owe you totem.
Oh yeah.
How many do you
Where's my end chest?
Okay, you don't have to tell me now.
Yeah, I need to go and find my end chest. I think they have this sort of like AI. I don't know if it's like a competition or just a challenge or something, but for StarCraft AI, they've got like an API, so that you can hook into and build your own AI for StarCraft. And so you have a lot of people which want to just make like really good AIs. And I think a couple of years ago, someone made a pretty good one. Oh, it's combining a lot of them. It's like, where's all my scaffolding going? It's like all missing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time in creative, just coming up with a nice design. Because a lot of the like if I looked at a lot of the designs that use minecarts, a lot of them just are pretty much just like a single line of furnaces using a minecart. I want to do something that doesn't need me to have like a line of minecarts 50 long. And then, I mean, I could probably loop it and whatnot, but I want to see if I can get multiple minecarts going in parallel. Be interesting.
So, my brother actually banned me from playing Age of Empires on his computer at some stage.
Why?
Because he realized that my one and only goal in the game was to see if I could chop down the entire forest on a map. And that I didn't actually care to fight the AI.
What's this, Age of Empires 1 or 2?
Rise of Rome? Which
Oh,
one was that?
that's 1, the expansion to 1. Jeez, those forests took a long time to chop down. Those forests took a long time to chop down.
Which is why I wanted to. Doesn't this explain why I also enjoy digging gigantic holes in Minecraft?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh look, their resources must collect it all.
Okay, you want to know how many totems I have? I have 5 total. No, 4. 4 total.
Yeah, I got told if I wanted to play the game, I have to actually play it properly.
How many resources do you want? Yes, exactly.
Wood, please.
Wood, please.
Gold, please.
That was always the funny thing with Age of Empires 2 AI, is that it would go all out economy to build a big army, and you only have to survive like I don't know, like 4 or 5 big attacks from it, and then
cut off its trade routes so it couldn't get gold.
yeah, but I mean they'd run into this situation where they chop down all their forests, and then they can't build new farms, and then you just pretty much have to outlast that portion. Just build bigger walls, stave off their attacks, and then they just eventually stop attacking. And then when you go and you fight them at some stage, they've got the remnants of their army, sort of like in their base, and then you just it becomes a bit easier then. But yeah, you could outstarve Age of Empires 2 AI pretty easily. Looks eerie. Okay, so we've torn down the inoptimal super smelter. Wondering what the next bit should be. Not good at those types of games, so like RTS games. I was actually never that great. I always used to play on like easy or something, and just like do interesting things, like have allies, turn against them after filling their cities with my army.
Did you ever play as any of the cheats?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Like the cannon guy.
The cannon guy, the sports
The
car,
car.
yeah.
Yeah. And the what is it, flying juggernauts, I think?
Oh yes, that was one of the cheat codes.
Yeah.
Wizard 101 was pretty comparable to Hearthstone, except it had horrible graphics in a 3D world. Turn-based card game. Oh yeah, I've never managed to get into turn-based card games. It's weird because I'll open them up and I'll play a couple of games and actually enjoy it, but they never seem to have me coming back. I don't know why. I want to do something with these floors. I'm really getting bored of the stone. What if I should start putting another farm here? I think I made a serious mistake making this floor out of stone. This should be something else. It should really be something else. Maybe I should start laying out the bulk storage here. How's this all looking? Oh boy. That's a lot of iron. Like, a lot of iron. Don't like Hearthstone very much. But Wizards felt different when 7. Yeah, I found that true a lot of a lot of games. Microtransactions to access story levels. Yeah, I can see why you'd stop playing then.
Feels so old.
Try to think what else I played way back.
I played those I forget what they call them. The name, it's on the tip of my tongue for like the typing command make character do things games.
Wait, like text-based adventures?
Yes. Wait, no, but like there were okay, creeper just blew up. Okay. You just get to a safe place. Was it Sierra? They made a whole bunch.
I know the publisher.
Yeah.
So much iron. Oh my goodness, so much iron.
Oh gosh, are they still making this game? Are they still making King's Quest?
Oh, I remember you mentioned King's Quest.
What?
Yeah, I haven't played text-based RPGs either. I had a good friend in high school and university who really wanted to write one. I think he started writing one at some stage. The programming language they used to write those is one of the most fun programming languages to play around with. It's like,
One of the esoteric ones.
it's not esoteric, but it's a programming language called Inform, and you write it like English, which is really pretty cool. And so it's got a couple of keywords like a container is container is a keyword, and have got certain things you can do with it, like open it and lock it and that sort of things. And then if you needed something like a computer, then the line of code would be, there is a computer is a container. And now the program knew that if the player referenced the computer, which might have been in a room, it's the actions they could perform were was similar to that of a container, or would be that of a container. So you could say the lock for a computer is a disk or something. I don't know. But it's one of those interesting programming languages. Dragon Quest 9, yeah, I've heard of Dragon Quest. I haven't played any DS games, but Dragon Quest I think is one of those games which is like you will always hear people talking about it and playing it even decades later. Get some on the iPhone, yep. Not surprised. Iron doesn't stop. There's just iron everywhere.
There are just mobs everywhere. I can't see straight. Don't do that. No. I should be doing something safer, right?
I think I've only spent money on a mobile game once. Like, where actually buying a game on the App Store.
I know that.
And I think then it was funny because there was a free version and it was like, okay, I want the ad-free version of the game. But I've actually otherwise never spent money on a mobile game. Don't know why. Plague is fun. I've played Plague.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's one of the pandemic type games, I think, if I recall.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I should move these up. Try and half consolidate these chests. They won't stay consolidated, but maybe it's a bit better. Yeah, it's where you make a disease and try to kill everyone. Yep. Weren't they, I think, now with everything that's going on, I think they actually banned it in China for a while, I think.
Oh.
And then the company, because they still get these, they still make this, and then they made a version of it where you play the opposite side, where you try and save the world, which I guess is which I guess makes sense at the moment. Yeah, new mode. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I heard. When everything's iron blocks, takes up a lot less space.
There we go. Suddenly you don't have that much iron.
No, I don't. Quite sad, actually. I have... Let's see if I can consolidate this a little bit more. I miss the mods where you have the sort of like inventory cleanup, sorting stuff. I have 30.5 stacks of iron blocks. Yeah. Funny how you don't know how much you have until you turn them into blocks. Yep. I don't know if you watch any of the Hermitcraft videos, but it's like this with Keralis and his diamonds. He only counts his diamonds in diamond blocks, which is hilarious and sad and funny all at the same time. But he's made so much diamond. You have a stack of diamond blocks? You know how many diamond blocks I have? I have none. And I have that much diamond. Total left. Actually, maybe that's not entirely true. Oh yeah, I do take, that is technically one block, you're right. Actually think I do have a bit more, because this is everything that I've been digging out from below. I've got a bit more there. So I've got maybe like 3 blocks. Yep, I have 3 blocks. I guess that's not too bad. It's not a stack though.
I am gonna sleep. So
Actually, I think I know what I want to do. Where are my sea lanterns?
who's sea lantern?
The sea lanterns that I bought. You wanted to sleep? Although I'm going to the net.
It's daytime.
Yeah, I'm going to the... Oh, I'm going to the lighthouse.
Yeah, it's daytime. Why are you asking me if I want to sleep?
You said you wanted to sleep.
It's daytime.
Oh.
No, I said I'm going to sleep until so late tomorrow.
Oh. Sure, yeah, it has been a week. They need to make diamond more versatile? Yes, agreed.
I'm really surprised they've given gold a use.
Oh, they needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as... Yeah, exactly. You make diamond armor and then that's it. And especially with mending now. Before mending at least, things would last a while you had them breaking, and then eventually you need to replace it anyway. But now with mending, you just don't need it as much. I want to go... Yeah.
It's crazy that when the update comes out, we're gonna have gold armor. Like,
yeah.
every Minecraft player will have their set of gold armor.
Which is yeah, crazy. I saw in the latest snapshot they added an advancement called Ooh Shiny, and it's if you throw gold armor to distract one of those mobs.
Throw it.
Yeah, like throw it on the ground to distract them or something.
Like put a bed down.
Yeah, something like that.
to distract a mob.
Yes, yes, exactly. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Whoa,
Whoa.
very cool. We haven't had a thunderstorm on the server for
I was
ages.
underground the last time this happened.
This is cool.
No, it's not. Things are gonna start spawning.
Wow, I did not know that. I didn't know they added like a bartering system. That's pretty cool. I really need to actually go and look at what's all coming in the next update because I only have a very like broad idea, and they actually seem to be adding so much. Where did I?
Are you near a bed?
Yes.
This is getting a bit crazy. Last thing I need is a charged creeper.
Oh, but I like the storm. The storm is nice. Or do you want to sleep?
Look, if I get a charged creeper, I'm bringing it to your place.
That's cool. I'll put him in a box and give him a name or something.
Are you going to a bed?
Oh, okay. I thought we discussed this. I thought it was fine.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Now the zombies are upon me.
Okay, I'm sleeping. Yeah, the lighthouse in the storm is pretty ominous. It is pretty cool. I couldn't have arrived here at a better time.
I was having my face eaten off.
Oh, not your face. There was the center. Okay. I think this looks better than a stack of torches. Yeah, definitely. I built this such a long time ago. I need to do some more detailing here as well. I actually need nighttime now to see, but I think that's going to be, I think it will look better. Whoa, do I still have I still have like chickens and cows out here. Jeez. I haven't been here for ages. Hello chickens. That's a lot of chickens. I should clean this up. I've got some plans to do some interesting builds in this area. Like, because my original mine is down here, thinking of actually making this area up here on the mountain look like a mine. Yeah, I've actually never, like, I see everyone doing the carpet thing, and then I've always just kept like a double fence gate. Don't know why. Never done the carpet thing. No reason. No good reason at all. But yeah, my original mine is here, so I wanted to make up there look like an actual like mine area. And then yeah, I've got like an old strip mine down here. Maybe I've got more diamond here. I do! And some quartz. I don't know what quartz is doing here. I would not have got it from here. And coal! I should have come here ages ago. It's like Christmas! You'll be empty. Take it these are all empty, otherwise the cart wouldn't be there. I did not realize that when I just said it. No, I was never so bad to get coal on Christmas.
mic is very close to you.
Sorry. It was when I was
Hear you breathing.
shouting at you.
Hmm?
It's from when I was shouting at you.
No, when you laugh. No, it's a bit far.
Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get a better mic. That's
Mhm.
just all. That's just what it's gonna have to be.
So what you're saying is you don't want coal for Christmas this year?
No.
You want a mic? Yeah, you need a mic.
What are you doing, minecart? Okay. Using the mic embedded in your laptop? That's actually then quite impressive because I would never have guessed. Like genuinely.
Mm.
Like every laptop mic I've known would just never. One wouldn't have heard a damn thing on it. Got all this random stuff here. Okay, let's take this call back. Oh wait, the portal's in, yeah. Yeah, I was looking at I was showing Sponge in the week. We were watching Impulse's stream on Wednesday, and he's on his streaming page. He's got a list of all his equipment, and I looked at like the mic he's got and sound mixer and the stream deck, and I was just drooling all over this equipment that costs hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I was like sad because I can't justify that sort of money, not now at least, definitely not. Using your phone as a camera, as a webcam, that's an interesting idea. Especially since you can't seem to buy webcams in the whole of the United States right now. At least not anything that does a half decent job. Like everyone is sold out. Otherwise, I might have had one right now. I mean, I have a work laptop with a webcam, but that's a work laptop. I'd rather not. Whee! I really need to make a plan with my storage. I think I need to just start figuring out what this layout's gonna look like, what I want this floor to look like. Been debating actually making this floor out of iron blocks just because, or some form of concrete. Spencer was talking about replacing some parts in his gaming computer, so he would give me his old parts so I could get started on my own. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's
Hey,
quite
I
awesome.
remember this guy once upon a time.
You do? What guy?
I don't know, this guy I knew way back when I was younger. He like built himself this new PC, and he like sold me his old parts dirt cheap.
Sounds like a pretty okay
Sounds like
guy.
a really nice guy, right?
Sounds like a pretty okay guy.
Thank you.
Feels like eons ago now. Where'd from?
Yeah, but like
Very weird.
those were really good PC that you basically gave me.
Yeah, I mean that was still a decent PC back then. Where's the rest of my stuff? I swear I'm missing stuff. Oh no, there's the shovel. I think I'm gonna do like an 8x8 and then it's probably getting pretty late. It's just been such a week.
There's also something really fun about building something from like, I don't know, what do you call parts that you sort of collect?
Scavenge. I don't know. I should get some shulker boxes.
Because like, in terms of PCs,
Hey, GTA
that's
5 is free on Epic Games right now? Really? I might go and grab that. I haven't played a GTA game in years, but
I'm trying to think. Yeah, same.
and I think I've had like that one on my wish list on Steam forever, and I never bought it anyway, even when it went on special. But if it's free, I might just grab it.
Last time I played GTA, it was like 15 years ago. Whoa.
Last time I played GTA,
I think it was, what was it, Vice City or something? Or
sure, that's a while back.
I just said 15 years.
Yeah. Last time I played GTA was also around that time or just before. Long time.
It's a very nostalgic evening.
Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it?
And then I wasn't even playing GTA because I wanted to play GTA. I was playing it because I had to set it up for other people to play. Our school did this weird thing where they'd like let people play games on the school computers during like recess for like a small amount that would go to like donation or whatever.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I was one of those people that had to go set computers up. Or like not donation but to like a fund for better computer equipment for the school or something.
Last time I played GTA was in the days of internet cafes in a small town where you would go and pay for like 4 or 5 hours to play games on their PCs, and there was one of them that was on there. I never actually owned the game.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like basically what I did at school was like an internet cafe but like just for
Where are you?
during recess.
These guys! They want to come help me dig. Ugh! Where are they all coming from?
I was one of the people running the recess internet cafe at school. They had very limited games. They had GTA, Obviously Counter-Strike.
Obviously. Can you sleep? Because I've I have the proverbial Walking Dead coming down on me right now.
GTA 5 on Xbox.
Yeah, if they're making GTA 5 available for free for a while, then yeah, I would agree. They're probably gearing up for the next release. Whoa! What's with all these zombies? Oh wow, yeah. I'll do my best not to die.
I'm trying to remember what other games we did. Obviously Quake.
I didn't play much Quake. I played a little bit of Doom. I think the first FPS game I actually bought was Medal of Honor. Oh, SimCity. I used to play a lot of SimCity.
Never have.
Oh no, like, if it wasn't Age of Empires, it was SimCity that I was playing.
I'm trying to think if I've actually played any of the Sims games.
I have played. I used to play a lot of The Sims as well. Probably not a lot of people would admit that, but I used to play a lot of The Sims. SimCity, Sim Golf, but yeah, the actual Sims games. Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4,
Only
every expansion.
Sims game that I ever owned and played was Sim Safari.
That's one I did not play.
It was awful.
Wants to get Doom Eternal. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I played a little bit of Doom way back in the day, like the original, but actually I haven't played since then. I haven't played Animal Crossing. Heard about it. And yes, I've read that the Switch is pretty much sold out everywhere. It's like webcams at the moment. What else was sold out that I saw? Oh yeah, I think it was funny enough, like stuff for streaming, like capture cards, like besides the webcams, all that stuff is sort of out now as well. Like can't find it. So I was just like, curious on prices and whatnot. It's like nope. Yeah, I think a lot of people have had a lot of extra time on their hands, unfortunately. I think Sponge and I have been some of the few fortunate people who've been able to work from home. And that's weird. We also, this is probably the most I've streamed ever. Even though tech,
Yeah, because commute time.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we saved the commute time. But I mean, last year we weren't commuting, really.
Yeah.
We were walking to work. And yeah, it's funny now that I sort of like start streaming around the same time for no real reason. Maybe it's just because working from home, trying try to find something just to break the monotony, I guess, from being at home all the time.
Do you miss going to work?
Surprisingly, no. I prefer working from home.
I miss it a little bit. Then my office building isn't as much of a hole as yours. Sorry. Sorry.
It's not.
I take that back.
It's not. It's true. You have a nicer office building than me.
It's okay. I mean, I still way prefer working at home.
Yeah, working from home has been nice. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool that you were able just to start streaming without getting anything extra. It's a pretty low barrier to entry for a lot of people, I think. I saw Twitter made working from home. I think they said, yeah, you literally said like you can work from home forever now.
I wish.
I mean, I think we were discussing the other day now that with a lot of people working from home, I think companies are finding that it can work a lot better than what they expected it would work, and also it's forcing us to solve, or it's forcing the tech industry to solve a lot of the problems which maybe have just been neglected. And working from home or working remotely might enter a sort of like a new era where it would just be a better way to do business overall, like far more efficient than in the office, perhaps. We'll see.
Why is this concept of like office and everything?
I mean, in the days before the technology, it
Yeah.
was the only way to effectively.
Well, even in the days of technology, even then for a while, because offices had better connectivity, better equipment. So like even then for a while it made sense. Now where the stuff you have at home is either the same or as good as what you've got at the office.
Yeah, although not true for everyone, of course.
Well, I mean, like, at least with tech companies, they all issue work laptops. Whether you're working from home or working in the office, that's what you're going to be using.
Yep, it's true. Oh, you gonna stop streaming? No. That's terrible news. No. That I don't like that news at all. You should continue. I mean, of course, one should only do it if you enjoy it, but I mean, it seems as though, I don't know, like, it seemed as though you were. I was actually wondering when you were gonna stream again. Have to wake up at 5 for morning workout. For college football. Okay, I guess, yep, I guess that makes sense. And sleep is important.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the thing I've been realizing more and more. But still, that's sad. I like when we, I'd started streaming a couple of times in the past, even before we moved to the US. And the one thing that I've been doing differently now is getting more involved with the streaming community as a whole. So, looking for other, new streamers streaming similar things. I mean, that's how honestly I stumbled up, across yourself and Spencer was, I was looking for new small streamers, and really want to become involved and help build the community. And yeah, so it's gonna be pretty sad. But yeah, like I understand. Like sometimes there are other priorities as well. Hello, zombie. Oh, where'd you go? The zombie just sort of like, he was here and then I greeted him and now he's not here anymore. Like these guys. They just like disappear. Yeah, no, I got it. I get you. I mean, I will admit that even now, just like streaming a couple of times a week while also working, it's actually relatively tough. So yeah, I totally understand like the time constraints. At least if you're making money, you could justify staying up late. That's true. That's very true.
Just
I can sleep, yeah.
caught myself a zombie village.
Ooh,
Should I cure him?
yeah, go for it.
It's here in the Mesa Badlands. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any farming push? Make.
Whoa. So are things sort of like opening up again, like where you stay? Like where now you mentioned like college, for example. I think here everything's still sort of like remote and everything at the moment is like, well, it's, are things sort of like reopening and everything there where like say, you'll begin up at like 5 and like going to like, I guess going to like practice and whatnot, and restaurants are opening again.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, I think they were trying to. They said they were figuring out here a set of guidelines to also get restaurants open again.
I'm so confused. What's happening with this village?
That's at least if any of them still exist.
Something's wrong with my village.
Ow. Why? What's up?
So I hit him with the potion and hit him with the apple and didn't shake. He's still like shaking.
See, that's what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to shake for like 5 minutes almost.
Before they turn,
Yeah.
even after you fed them the apple.
So it's when you feed them the apple, they start shaking, and then they're supposed
Yeah,
to.
so you hit them with the potion and then immediately feed them the apple and then they shake for 5 minutes before they change.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what's happening this time. The last two times I did it was immediate.
Yeah, that was weird for me.
So is this villager gonna keep his profession? This zombie villager looks like he's had a profession.
What was it?
I don't know, but he's got a hat and a coat on. Something.
Football practice supposed to start June 1st, but I want to get into the habit early about sleeping early. Today is the exception, it would seem. I feel bad because I'm pretty sure when we were streaming on Wednesday, we caused you a bit of a late night as well, which I feel a little bit bad for. So I think you said you wanted to go to bed early. And I think you're in a different time zone, which makes it super late. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. That makes me happy.
Yikes.
That is...
Early.
Yeah. Wow. It's not even midnight here yet.
Oh wow. The time.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be on for too much longer.
Check villages.
It still astounds me how big the United States is, like, you know, coast to coast, on how it spans all these time zones. South Africa technically spanned two, but they kept it one time zone, but I mean, only barely expanded two. And then you look at a map of the US, it's like... Yeah, we're on the west coast. Which sometimes I feel is the most inconvenient time zone in the world. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much on the other side. Oh, there's lava there. You're very much east, yep. That makes sense. Oh wait, that's fine. It's actually why sometimes I prefer rather streaming a bit earlier if I can. And why on weekends I try and do sort of like daytime streams, so that I can catch all of the US time zones a bit earlier and to catch Europe. Because otherwise I have to stream really late. Like, I don't know what the time. Yeah, Europe is early morning now. For the most part.
What's the librarian workstation?
Lectern.
Should give him one. Try and lock him to that.
Lava. Don't really have a choice on streaming early. Your parents hate it when you play video games. Oh, that sucks. I was relatively lucky in that my parents didn't mind, really.
That is pretty. That's pretty lucky.
Yeah, no, that was lucky.
I don't actually have any powerful enough to play games on though anyway.
I'm gonna burn my toes off.
Like I say, those parts you gave me way back, that was the first computer I'd actually been play games on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was lucky when in high school when I started, I worked in a computer shop on the weekends, earned some extra cash. Dying, and got a lot of. I'm just gonna die here.
Please don't.
No, I'll be fine. I'll just much better. Yeah, used to work in a computer shop, and then yeah, employee discount. It's great, especially like this
Oh, I have
December
another joke.
holidays.
Oh, it's one of these desert guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
this lava pool is irritating. I can't.
Should I give him a lectern?
Really irritating.
Oh, he probably needs a bed as well, right? Or does he only need his workstation?
What do you want to do with him?
Trade?
Yeah, you'll need to.
For now.
Oh no, you don't need a bed.
Yeah, because my fisherman doesn't have a bed.
Yeah, no, neither.
Oh, librarian.
Yeah, no, I'm getting gravel now because I can't seem to get a good grip on that lava.
I wonder if he'll give a decent trade.
Weird. Very weird. Okay, that should do it. Oh dear. And I'm out of gravel now. But that's fine. I think I've passed the worst of it. I think I put enough gravel down so I just can get cobble in here now. Cool. Well, that's that done. Making some good progress with this this area that we need to dig out. Yeah, I was a bit unlucky with the lava there. That's not too bad. I was actually relatively lucky in that in this entire area, the only lava that I stumbled upon was here. I mean, it was a little bit irritating in the start. I think there was a bit there as well. But this entire area was lava free. It's awesome. And then I think only now last week I hit a little bit over here. But yeah. Cool, I think I'm actually going to I think I'm going to call an end to the stream there. Thanks for the support, Andrew. I really do appreciate it. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for if and when you do stream again for sure. I like your streams quite a bit as well. But yeah, thanks for the support, and I'll catch you next time for sure. Sleep well. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Cheers.